Like, look, I'll give you a perfect example of that shit, nigga. It's a reason why when you listen to certain songs, okay?
Y'all, my good.
When you listen to certain songs, it's a reason why when you listen to certain songs, that motherfucking song is replaying in your head all motherfucking day, even when you're not listening to it. And you don't understand, even if you're not listening to it, the fact that it is replaying over and over and over and over, and now you're like, damn, I can't get this song in my head. The reason why you can't get that shit out your head is because you was listening to it so much and replaying it so motherfucking much. So guess what? When someone says something negative to you that comes from a place of lack, plants that seed, and it kind of bothers you because deep down you know it hit a little sweet spot. Now you're replaying that over and over and over and over again, and guess what? Now your reality is going to reflect that because that's what you're constantly thinking about. Oh well, you know what? I don't want that to come true, so I'm not going to spend this money. Now you're telling the universe that you don't have abundance.
And
you know what I'm saying?
Same way when somebody wants to buy a program and it's like it's too much, well, you just feel like you're not worth it. And let me tell you what's going to happen. If you can't spend big money on items, on clothes, on programs, you're never going to be able to sell big things because you're always going to think from your consciousness of who's going to buy that. Because you wouldn't buy it. When I spend a lot of money on programs and mentors, I know what it's done for my life. I know it's worth it. So I can ask for it and actually get it. Exactly. But if you ever try to do sales, but you're a penny pincher, it's going to be very hard. Because, man, they've been controlling the world with music. Anything pictured in your mind and then mixed in with emotion is how worlds are created. That's how manifestation works. Anything that you can think of and put emotion to is dangerous. And that's why a lot of my life, I feel like I wasn't where I wanted to be. And it was one instance when I hit rock bottom and I started to change my life. The first thing I did was I took everything out of my playlist, unless it was like some old school music. It was podcasts, audiobooks, and things of that nature. And my life shifted immediately, and I started to realize the power of music, the power of the energy that you get into when you listen to certain music. You're listening to these negative ideologies over and over and over. There's no way they can't manifest in your life. There's no way. Even on the most practical level, there's no way that negativity can't manifest in your life if that's 100%. All you're hearing over and over and over in the back of your head. So I feel like one of the first things you should do if you want to change your life, you want these niggas listen to all this gangster shit all the time.
Stop that shit.
Put some different shit on. It's going to change your vibration. And your frequency is what you frequently see. Even if we just talking about when you feel good, you have a different outlook towards the world, and your outlook, you get that back. So if you just listening to some smooth old school, some jazz, some positive music, you're going to feel different. If you feel different, you're going to act different. If you act different, you're going to get different results. 100%. So just on the most basic level. But we taking it a little too deep for them, and they got to pay for shit.
Yeah, they do got to pay for this. I'm going to leave them with this, though. It's just like, you know what? I can't even get into that because I was about to go into some shit from As Man Thinketh. But you're right. It's just too much game.
They don't appreciate it.
Man, because we just talking about right now how if you really feel like you're worthy of the things that you want in life, nigga, you got to pay. You got to invest in yourself, or else you feel like you don't feel like you're worthy enough. You know what I'm saying? Because nigga, I'll pay for that shit all motherfucking day. I pay for hella big. What? I paid thousands and thousands of dollars for mentorship, nigga. I paid for thousands of dollars, not even for mentorship, just to get into a certain room to where I could possibly meet a mentor. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know, I've done. I took so many risks. You know,
risks that they ain't gonna take. But that's how the universe, I feel like, know that you believe in yourself. When you willing to do something and put a lot of money out, put a maybe out, you willing to say, okay, it won't work, but I believe so much in myself and investing in myself, and I love myself so much, I'm willing to take that risk. Every time I've done that, man, I've came back. I feel like most people, they're not going to do that. No, they're going to do just enough money that shows that they don't really believe it's going to work. And because you don't believe it's going to work, it's not going to work.
Exactly.